Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Kudash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. All right, this is from zerohedge.com. It says, watch UK police harass and arrest people for going to work, shops. All right, which, it comes as no surprise, as we see what's, this is basically the normal life in the UK. Okay. So it says, two viral videos encapsulate the state of the UK at the moment, with police abusing powers given to them to enforce lockdown laws. All right. Now they went from recommendations to rules to laws. All right. These are laws that have been put in place for this pandemic. So it says, in one case, a man was arrested on his way to work for not identifying himself, while another who went to a shop was hauled away for not wearing a mask properly. Okay. It says West Midlands police were forced to apologize after a man in Solihull was followed, called an idiot, and finally arrested by overly officious police. The police can be seen harassing the man, asking him where he is going, where he lives, and demanding his name. And this is what they're doing there. Like I said, this is the norm, okay, over there. And this is actually, a part of the law that, the powers that they've been given. Okay. Now, as of right now, pre-pandemic, these police, used to abuse their powers, their authority, or their so-called authority. So how much more do you think, they're going to go, especially being given special, all right, powers or authority to go the extra mile? Okay. Now, because oftentimes, there's some of them that in their mind, they're like, look, I know I'm not going to get in trouble. I could do this and I'll get off the hook anyway. You had the whole, the time when they used to be heavy on the stop and frisk, situation. Well, now if you're outside, they want to know who you are. They want to know where you're going. They want to know where you live. They want to know what your name is. Okay, if you're walking with somebody or if you're with somebody, they're going to ask who that person is. Are you of the same household? So you can't even step out your house. And if you don't have a valid reason, you can't be out your house. You can't get fresh air. Okay. This is just a steps toward the new world order. But this is what that new normal is going to look like, and worse. Where everybody's going to basically be a mental robot. You only do as you're told. You don't no such thing as free thinkers. All right. If you think freely, that's a problem. And you're going to have individuals who are living in this society that are going to help push and promote this agenda. So they have the jabs, the potions. That's all a part of it. And very soon, when they bring out the microchip, they roll it out. That's also going to be a part of it. But right now, they're conditioning. All right. They're conditioning the minds of the people. All right. Matter of fact, let's get that precept. It says, the God of this world. Okay, let's see. There we go. 2 Corinthians 4, starting at verse 3. It says, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. All right. And, that's really a lot of people. Okay, because a big part of our gospel is preaching against, as the scriptures say, prophesy against Mount Seir. And not only are we prophesying against them, but we're also revealing their secrets and their plans and their agenda, and we're condemning it. Okay, so that is also a part of the gospel. All right, but it is hid to certain people because they refuse to agree with it. They refuse to even acknowledge it for what it is, even though they see it happening before them. But you know why that is? Verse 4, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not. All right. Okay, so you see that has blinded the minds. That's why they push this propaganda on the media and the tell lie vision. It's telling lies to your vision. And where does your vision report to? Ultimately, your mind. So if they can get a hold of your thoughts, if they can get a hold of your emotions, all right, and they do that through information, through propaganda, through media. Why do you think these elites own these big media corporations? Because they know that plays a big a role, man. Perception. All right. Perception is everything. Perception, deception, you know. So the God of this world, okay, which really is Esau, okay, because he using the power of Satan, which really comes from the Most High on the left hand side, have blinded these individuals, as it says in Romans 11:7, okay, going into the election hath obtained it, but the rest were blinded. So it says of them which believe not. So if you don't believe the words we're telling you, I'm literally going into an article. I didn't write the article, but the article is verifying the prophecies and verifying the things that we've been telling you, starting with our elders and apostles on down. So you can, you try to get at us, but the articles, the things that are happening in real life, it's backing up everything we're telling you. But at the end of the day, they're not going to see it because they've been blinded. So those that don't believe the gospel have been what? They've been blinded. Lest the light, all right, of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine onto them. Okay? And the Lord allowed the God of this world to blind these individuals, because we could turn on CNN and Fox News and what's that, MSNBC, and not get beguiled or fooled by their propaganda. But then you can have another individual, okay, who can turn it on and believes every single word they tell him, ends up taking the jab and ends up suffering side effects, and then now they regret it. Okay? Because the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, has not shined on them. Okay? So going back, it says, I want to see if I could play this video.
Right?
Yeah. What you up to?
On the way to work, mate.
Going to work? Do you
Yeah.
live round here?
Yeah, I live around here,
Where
mate.
do you live?
Clifford Road, mate.
Clifford Road.
Yeah.
What's your name, buddy?
Don't worry about that.
What do you mean don't worry about it?
Huh?
We're here to enforce legislation, mate, so I need to know who you are.
Yeah, you don't need to know who I am.
In order
Haven't
for me
committed an
to...
offence, mate.
Pardon?
Haven't committed an offence.
How do I know that you live round here?
How do you know that these people don't live around here?
Well, that's my job, isn't it?
Yeah.
So at the moment, I'm interested in you.
Yeah, you want to turn your body cam on?
Yeah, if you want me to.
Go on, then.
But we'll be dealing with this in a different manner now.
Alright.
Right then.
Right.
We're on the follow this legislation.
Yeah.
You have to provide me with some details, okay? Otherwise, you're going to be arrested.
So go and ask these
Right.
people.
So I'm interested in you at the moment, okay?
Yeah.
So if you fail to provide me
away
with some
from me.
details, you're going to be arrested,
Bro,
mate.
back up from me,
Okay?
bro.
So,
Bro, back up
no,
from me, bro.
you're refusing your details
Bro, I'm refusing the details,
Yes.
bro. Look how close you're getting, bro.
because you're going to get locked up in a bit, mate.
I'm going to get locked up for
Yeah.
what?
So you're going to be...
You've just pulled up on me.
Yes.
Ask me for my name.
Yes.
Yeah. I live round here.
Yes.
What's to say these
I
other
don't know
people?
you live round here.
Yeah. What's to say
And
these
you're
other
arguing.
people?
You're
that...
arguing with
I know
us.
I'm arguing because
Okay.
you could say the
So
same
that,
to these
that gives
people.
me reasonable
You get me?
suspicion that you're telling me
No,
lies.
it's not. You're obviously just harassing me.
No, I'm
you
not
get
harassing
me?
you. It's the first time I've
Because
met
I've got a
you, mate.
hoodie on, I've got a coat on. I'm
Yeah.
on my way to work. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a
So-
normal citizen.
Yeah, so you've got no problem
Huh?
with providing details.
What,
You're
why
a
would
hard-working
I
lad.
want? Why would I allow someone to just pull me over?
We're the
and-
police. We're
and-
not just someone, you idiot.
Huh? What? So just because you're the police, that
Yes.
gives you the right to stop anyone you want
Yes.
and get their details?
Because we're
Alright, you
enforcing...
need to be re-informed
Okay,
about
mate.
the law.
Let's just have a sit in the car then, buddy.
What?
Look, faggot. Sit in there.
What?
Sit in there.
Bro,
Right.
why?
Okay, so you're going to be late to work.
Bro, bro,
Put your seatbelt on.
nah, bro.
Put your
Nah,
seatbelt
this
on.
is harassment, bro. Hey, come on, man. What are you doing?
So there you go. All right, you can see right there. So they're going around and basically they're like a GTA character with an invincibility cheat code, and they're running around. Yep, we could do this. So, whatever the case may be. All right. Now, what do you think is gonna happen when they start? See, that. I mean, he looked like an Edomite. Okay, he might have been. Could have been a confusion of face. Could have been somebody else. But when they start doing that here, and they start trying to enforce these kinds of laws here in the U.S., dealing in, especially in these neighborhoods where Jake is at, and by Jake, I mean you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, when they start trying to push these things here, look at how, Jake already reacts to the police. Even Jake you could be caught doing something wrong, and they approach you, and Jake is already defensive, not trying to cooperate. So what happens when you, let's say, you're just going to work, for example, like this man, and they stop you and they try this. It's gonna, all hell's gonna break loose. All right, Jake ain't gonna comply with that, and that's why they have that's why you had the whole who is it? FEMA just basically asked the Pentagon to ready 10,000 troops to help with the jab distribution, basically. And they're highlighting the fact that a lot of these neighborhoods where you Israelites dwell don't have access to this jab or to this potion. So what does that mean? Now they need to bring it to you. If you can't make it there, you can't make it to the vaccination hub, all right, then we'll just bring it to your houses, okay? And we all know what that's going to lead to. It's just one step at a time, one step at a time, one step at a time. Okay. They see the mark of the beast. They want to first set up the kind of society that it's going to be implemented in. The mark of the beast wasn't for the old world. It's for the new world. All right. So they want to set up, the mindset. OK, they want to set up the infrastructure. They want to set up the theme to introduce the chip. OK, that's that dystopian. You don't argue against authorities. You get thrown in concentration camps. That's the kind of theme that they're headed towards. Full speed, as the Biden administration says, laser speed. All right. Now, this just goes into the dialogue, which you heard when I played the video. Now, I'm going to leave the link to this article in the description box so you can, watch it again if you would like. So it says, okay, we heard this. We heard this. It says, this is far from an isolated incident, with another video emerging showing officers in Merseyside pinning a man to the floor of a supermarket after he refused to give them his name. Do you hear this? I mean, tell me 2, 3, 4 years ago, if somebody told you this was going to be the world in a couple of years, that you can get pinned to the ground and arrested as if you were some top major criminal because you refused to give them your name. Tell me you would believe it if somebody told you that. You say, nah, that's a conspiracy theory. What the hell are you talking about? You're going to pin me to the ground and arrest me because I don't want to give you my name? What's your name? I'm not going to. What if I give you a fake name? They're going to ask for ID, ask for proof. Man, this is just crazy, man. This is why we need that deliverance, man. So it says police claim the man was wearing a mask around his neck, not covering the face, which is why officers approached him. However, the man insisted that he only lowered the mask to clean his glasses, which had steamed up. So over that, you end up on the floor, face down, knees on your back, cold ass cuffs on your wrist, because hey man, this is just wild. All right, let's play this.
Rather unnecessary, that. Just witnessing that. No need for that. No need at all, is there? No, I'm not leaving it because I just bullied him for no reason. No need for that, front of the baby.
Now me glass of steam and all the can't see, can I? And get out me vest, can you under me, in my vest.
Good poor little baby's face, alright?
You're twisting me up over a face mask. Lying flat on it. No, I'm not. No, I haven't.
Just bullies, that's what you are. Nothing better to
Wow.
There's no need for that, Will.
You see that? They picked him up, pulled his mask up. Look at this.
I haven't.
Just bullies, that's what you are.
Like, fix you up.
Nothing better to
There you go. Wow.
There's no need for that, Will. Wow, where are you taking him? No, but there was no need for that, just blatantly bullying that. No need, not whatsoever wrong. I don't understand it.
See that? And ultimately, you know, they're gonna come, you know, they already, you know, have this set that mandate for February 1st where you're required to wear a mask on public property or public transportation, whatever the case may be. All right, and ultimately, this is why we're going to need the Lord to intervene, because they're going to come at us with unrighteous decrees. They're going to come at us, you know, with complete stupidity that have been legislated into laws. And they're ultimately going to come and try to force you to go against the Most High. And if you resist, then they're going to, you know, in their minds be justified in grabbing you up, you know, and they come with the numbers. So here it is, you're unrighteously, all right, putting your hands on us, trying to, you know, grab us up, kill us, throw us in concentration camps. You think the Most High is just going to sit there and allow that? Hell no. All right. It says here, I didn't want to give my details because I hadn't done anything wrong. When he grabbed me, I tried to pull away, the man told reporters. I was startled and I didn't know what to do, so I tried to get him away from me. He then put my hands behind my back and pushed me onto the floor, the man added. Police ejected him from the store and fined him 100 pounds, stopping short of arrest. Okay, now it's interesting because here it is. They could do all this to you and you can't even do anything back. You know, you're wrong if you do something. You see the BS, man. All right. But here it is. We cry out for righteousness and we're the boogeyman. We're the bad guys. All right. This is what they're doing, man. And like Yahushua said, these are all the beginning of sorrows. This is just the beginning. The scriptures say they came as a lamb, you know, the appearance as a lamb, but spake as a dragon. And now you're starting to hear them speak. All right. But it doesn't sound too pleasant now, is it? Okay, you all so happy. Oh, get Biden in there, get Biden in there. Number one, he's going to do exactly what you got mad at Trump for doing. You know, or when they started locking things down, you had people angry at Cuomo. You had people angry at these different governors wilding out. Well, this man says he wants to make it a federal, take it to the federal level. We're gonna listen to whatever Fauci says. If Fauci says lock down the country, guess what? No Christmas, no nothing. Guess what? That whole thing is being locked down. All right. So now let's see if you like it. If you like it as much, it says supermarkets are being patrolled by police and inspected amid claims that they are not enforcing social distancing rules effectively enough. So don't be surprised if they start policing supermarkets. They start policing schools, train stations, workplaces, streets. I mean, police everywhere. That's a police state right there. OK, it says some may face fines for bending the rules, according to the reports. All right. People have been encouraged not to socialize. You hear that? But humans are social animals. What do you mean? They've been encouraged not to socialize or even talk to friends in the street or supermarket. Here it is. You meet somebody you haven't seen in maybe 5 years, and you can't even say hello. Oh, hi. How you doing? Up, hands behind your back. That's we're finding you. What did I do? You spoke to your friend in the street. You're going against COVID laws. That's what they're doing. All right. That's what they're doing. You know. And it goes on. All right. And on. Like I said, I'll leave the article in here. and you can read it. But this is also a part of that dragon coming down with great wrath. All right, Revelation 12:12. And, you know, you already know what the scripture is, okay? Because they know they have a short time. And in the span of, what, a year? Less than that? You went from being free to do whatever, you know, you walk around, no mask, you chilling, partying and all that, to this is your new, I mean, UK, I'm pretty sure, I don't live in the UK, but I'm pretty sure a year and some change ago, it did not look even remotely close to what we're seeing right now. All right. So you see how quickly things are changing, and things are going to get more drastic, quicker and quicker and quicker, till you find yourself with no way out. All right. No escape, no way out, and you trapped in it, man. Okay. And you just might find yourself in the concentration camp. You might get gun butted, and you open your eyes, and you in a uniform in a concentration camp surrounded by a fenced gate. You don't even know where you at. All right. It's going to get bad out here, man. All right. But hey, Lord willing, we be of that number, that elect. The Lord said, well, we're going to be good. He said, not even a hair on our head is going to perish. Okay. So that's why it's very important and essential to keep the faith and to keep on doing the will and the work of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So with that, I hope you've been edified and informed. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakha Kodash. Until next time, Shalom.